G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Pierre and this is Where in the World is Pierre, and today I'm in Briagalong. Now Briagalong is a town that is part of Tinamba, Newry, Boysdale, Briagalong and Maffra, and Maffra is the biggest town around, and this is probably the biggest town outside of Maffra in this area, which is like central Gippsland, and I thought I'd check it out today. Now I've started this video in the park, a little town park outside of town, just to because it was interesting. Basically, I do like commemorative sites for the fallen, and I really like to show that people really care. Just here is another one of these trees that has been planted from saplings and brought back from Gallipoli and then grown to commemorate the fallen from the war, and it's quite good. I like it. There's one in Stratford. I'll pop a video here. I'll put a link to that video here, and that has the same sort of idea, probably planted around the same time, commemorating 100 years service in Briagalong. But anyway, over here we have a pretty big memorial for soldiers who fought the war. Let me just wander over there and have a look. We're going to have birds. There's a lot of cockies here today, a lot of people walking around, but here, the immortal dead. This tablet is erected as a tribute to a friend of soldiers, Mrs. John Mills, who unveiled this monument January 1921. And a grateful tribute to the gallant men and women who gave glorious service in the war for world's freedom. It's the first time I've seen a commemorative plaque for someone who fought in the Iraqi war in Afghanistan. That's awesome. They should be remembered. I've also got the Vietnamese War, the Korean War, and the Malaya and Borneo War. You forget that Australia has allies throughout the world, and yeah, we, not me, have fought for the country. So it looks like this is must be tourist walk number 9. Now I can't see anything anywhere. I haven't seen anything anywhere that says there is a tourist walk here. That would be good, maybe. I suppose you just have to go onto someone's website, maybe. Anyway, I'll head downtown, see what's down here, and see if there's anything interesting. Look at this beautiful little place, little cottage by the road, Willow Cottage. 8A, it's called Kit's Home, 1874. It's these guys, I reckon that's what this is. It's the a Willow Cottage it's called, and it's called a kit home. So I'm wondering if that's something that they did, is brought them into town as a kit. This is a guess. So it looks like we're a little corner. The little corner pub is open. See if we can get a look inside of that one. And here it is. I'm going to go inside and see if they'll crack at me for filming. Sweat my butt off. They guys, I asked permission and they said yes, film all they like, and asked me if I would share to them as well. So look at it, the roof is not original. I'll check it out.
Their shocking comments have been shared around the world after they attacked an Israeli influencer on social media while having a conversation in an online chat room. When the pair discovered their partner is from Israel.
Welcome to Briagalong Hotel. This must be a newer area, it's all bricks. Cheers. Ah, look. They got Pirate Life beer. So yeah, this is definitely the older part of town, or the older part of the hotel. Big old door, look at that. Big old sign, a big old map. the old area. Some dog out there is probably going to bark at me like they always do. It's cool. You and how store Briagalong closed. Check this house out, and that's got some age, hasn't it? Wow, I used to have a car like that too. It's Subaru Outback. You know what I found about this town is this town. I drove around a little bit before I started, and it's got a fair bit of population. It's got a few houses, a lot of streets. It's actually quite big. Right, this is where I went downtown. This is where I went to park my car. So I'm going to cross the road and I'm going to start the walk. What I've discovered about these towns is they've been around since 1840s to the 1880s. They sort of developed, and check this out, little snake mural. And of course this old building, tattoo shop, general store, our dining tables, Briagalong. That's your restaurant. How good's that? And there's a local pub. Here's another one of those signposts. Number 6, Kelly's Store, 1884. This is what we need. It's the Kelly's Store. So I think someone just lives here now. Go down here. Oh, look at this mural. Now, if you don't know anything about me, I walk around towns I've never been to and check them out. I don't do much research. I don't look for information on these towns, and I'm not trying to tell you the history unless I discover something about it. And if I have a bit of interest in it, I'll pop a bit of voiceover and tell you all about the town if I can. So I live in the area. I've been living in the area for 41 years. 41? 44? Since 81. 44 years. And I've never checked these towns out, and I thought it's my duty to visit them at least once to check it out and see what they're about. And I know that I'm starting to have an impact on some people out there who are saying that they... Hang on, magpie. Doing his little call. Yeah, I know I'm having an impact on people now. Basically, they're all saying they should go out and check their own towns out and their own area out, and that's why I'm doing it. It looks like an old house, but it looks kind of modern, or modern built. Not sure. Same as this house. Brick from old bricks, rebuilt or built from old bricks, maybe. You've got to go down the back streets. You have to go down the back streets and check places out, don't you? This one has a fair bit of history, though. It's really quite interesting. I'm not seeing much information on it. Hang on, there's an old building over here. Check this one out. Look at this. Old log cabin. Now, what is it? Briagalong RSL log cabin. Let's check this out, shall we? I think it's weird. I'm hearing a dog panting. It's quite strange. Anyway, branches come down with the gum tree. Check this big, was it a 12-cylinder? Airplane engine. Look at that. Gum trees here. Look, yeah, so cocky. Look at this place. How cool is it? RSL log cabin, March 48. There you go. To commemorate the 50th anniversary of the formation of the Briagalong RSL sub-branch, 46 to 96, Bruxton. Beautiful. course, like a defibrillator, like everywhere nowadays. Big outdoor area. It's really sort of old and rustic. There's a toilet up the back here. Bit of rubbish. We don't need to see that, do we? Wow, big chimney, big stack. Wow. Okay. It looks pretty cool. Oh, there goes the dog. Bit of bark on crunching on bark. Yes, a couple of, oh, they're airplane tyres. How cool is that? So that's what that's all about. The airplane tyres. I'd say it's got something to do with the war as well. RSL, Return Services League. That's pretty cool. Can I record that? Look, you gotta love where you live, don't you? Hey, gotta love where you live. Did not know that existed at all. Bloody awesome. Now, just before I took off today, I had a warning on my app. I have a Vic emergency app going, and on the app it said flood warnings in this area. So it's central to east Gippsland area, maybe upper Mafra area. All this place has flood warnings on the Avon River, and the Avon River is high, but I don't think it's going to flood. I think it'll be fine. Hello. Oh, there it is. Always a dog. Now, why would they put these signs here? They're now not going to be able to stop the dogs barking if they don't want tourists to come and have a look. This one's a bit worn out. It says 36 house 1918. So I'd say that was built in 1918. That's obviously, these are the blokes going off. They're only young. Now I saw one of these, it's not his clothes, but in Dargo. Now, State Government of Victoria acknowledges additional custodians. Department of Energy, Environment and Climate Action. What does that picture remind you of, the one on the right? Seriously. The work centre. There's one in Dargo. I'd say these are like a works centre to actually house the items for guys who are building roads, restructuring, rebuilding the townships. And I think it's a good initiative, and I think these towns need it. Now we're going to get any more dogs barking for sale. Little magpie under a tree there. You got a sore foot? I thought you got a sore foot. Yeah. Isn't it amazing, in a rural town just like this, you can just have a paddock down the backyard, keep a horse. You can still do that in this day and age. It's awesome. I just love that sort of thing. I'm not the kind of person who would do that. I haven't got the time, but the freedom of being out in a town like this, and just being on the outskirts of it, of major towns, is, I believe, much more freeing, and you can just relax and do what you want in your life. Now, I don't know if you guys know magpies. They are only territorial in the mating season. That's it. Every other time they're friendly, very intelligent. They have fun. They really have fun. You see them playing sometimes and just make you laugh. It's only when they start attacking you. That's when it becomes a nuisance. Now, people say to me too, you don't get hurt by magpies. They just swoop you. They obviously haven't been attacked by a magpie properly. I used to ride bikes a lot, and I have been clipped by a magpie and have drawn blood. And it's painful. They get you right behind the ear, and geez, it hurts, I can tell you. Now, flies haven't been so bad today. It's been good so far. Just before, when I was recording, I could hear this grindy noise, like someone was sawing, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, then stop, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure that is actually, that is, they are, there it is, I just heard it then. I found out where it comes from. They're building a house over there and they're using a freaking drill. And I thought it was some sort of bird croaking or squawking or something. Crazy. I'm just stupid. Now I'm going around just a couple of blocks just to check out the blocks in the older area, just to see. Talk about using old with the new, modern craft with the new, with the old craft. Just a corrugated iron shed or house. That's actually quite nice. Okay, so I just walked about 3 blocks out and then back in again just to see what was around. I'm going to grab my phone out and see what this tourist walk chart is that we've got. See if there's any more. I've seen 3 and I've found the biggest number was 9. Yes, birds don't like it. Got some more development happening here. People building houses everywhere. This place is growing more and more all the time. And we're back on the main street now. Get on the footpath here and just walk back into town and see what else we can find. Okay, a little like a small hangar shed, Lions Club hangar. It looks like the Lions Club. Yeah, it looks relatively repaired and rebuilt. I do have some stories. As a kid, I grew up a little bit underprivileged, I would say, and I was helped as a kid by the Lions Club, and they gave underprivileged kids a place to camp, a place to go to and enjoy. And not far from here is Licola. So I went to the Licola Lions Club camp. Look at this dog. Hang on. They're going to come and attack me. Look, there you go. He had fun. He ran all the way from the house just to get to me. Brave little doggies. Anyway, let's go see if I can see more history. There's another sign. Another tourist walk sign. Let's have a look at it. Number 3, the Coffee Palace. I guess that's what this was. The Coffee Palace. These houses and homes. Look at the signage at the back here. Windscreens fitted, stereo EX. Some real old signage here. Do I wander in someone's backyard? Wow, some age here. Check the mural out. Representing the country side living. More cars, cows. It's pretty cool. I like the cow on the left there. It's awesome. I'll go up closer. Look at that cow. He's just looking at the lens as if he's looking at you. That's cool. How good's that? Love it. This looks like the Briagalong Art Gallery, which is not open today, unfortunately. It's probably the biggest building in the place. It's obviously why. It wasn't big inside though, was it? Noticing the outside back wall was brick, and that was interesting. Okay, I'm going to keep walking around, see if I can find any more of these commemorative things. I've seen 5, I believe. Let's see if I can find any more. The old house on the other side, on the Subaru outside. It looks like someone lives there, but they've not really taken care of it, and it's starting to sag a bit. If you're the owner of that house, mate, get your ass into gear, will you? Fix the place up. You've probably got time to do it, you just need motivation. Okay, I've come across another one. This one's missing its sign altogether, actually. Wonder what that was about. Now we have number 11. It says here, Post Office 1905-11. I'd say this is this house. It has been disempowered. So I'd say that's either this place is the post office, which I doubt, or this house is just covered in bushland and trees. Must have been the post office once. So that's the highest number I've gotten to so far, 11. Don't know if that's going to be the same as every other one, if there's going to be more. Well, we've got the Briagalong community house. Looks like we've got the community house things that they do here. If you can see that, it's a bit bright today. Let's take a look. I think there's a church over here somewhere. Yes, I think that's, oh, it's a mechanics hall. Oh, wow, okay. Here's a bit of old history. It looks like a butter factory, or originally a butter factory. I wonder if it was. It's a Briagalong Mechanics Institute, 1874. So established 1874. So it must have been the Mechanics Institute from there on. How cool is that? End of walk pathway. We'll go up here. See if there's anything else. Well, the car's parked here, so there must be something in there, or it must be open. I tell you what, I'm getting warm now. Wonder what the temperature is. It says it's 20. But I don't believe it is. I'm sweating my butt off now. I reckon it's reached about 25 to 27, something like that at the moment. So we're climbing again. It's meant to be 30 today, so I'm getting closer. I'm not going anywhere for lunch today. I've actually eaten a big breakfast before I went out today to get the energy up to be able to walk through here. Get off me. That was a fly. Got an old school here. I'm going to go quickly walk over and have a look. I'm hoping to run into a church I can actually go into. There's a welcome to Briagalong Primary School. Briagalong, oh, look at that. This must have been the original Briagalong Primary School building. And there's another one of those tourist walk charts. And there's 16. What have I missed? Opened and established 1871. There you go. This looks like a very old house. And I hope they have a tourist sign. It does very much look like an old place and someone is living here. Nice. And a little outside area where they can sit. Ah, there is. There's a tourist sign over here. Says 17, Uniting Church, 1874. Okay, so that was the Uniting Church in 1874. That must have been the front entrance to it. Looks like it was too. And then they built a house behind it. How cool is that? Now, I don't know if you know it, but this town is not far from the RAAF, which is in Sale. Sale is probably, I don't know, 10 minutes away from here, 15 minutes away from here. Probably a bit longer actually. Well, I would say about 15 to 20 minutes drive away from here. And sometimes you'll see practice flying around this place, the RAAF, I mean. Now, I think I found another church, which still looks like a church. Let's have a look. I wonder if it's accessible. There's a gate open here. I might go look around. All Saints Anglican Church. First Sunday, 8:30, second from 51747. These are old phone numbers, guys. We don't use these numbers anymore. I'm going to quickly have a look. Oh, and there's a tourist walk sign as well. 18, Anglican Church, 1908. Quickly look inside. Someone's obviously mowing the lawns here because this would be massively overgrown if they weren't. I think it's pretty old and run down. Doesn't look like it's been done or had any work done on it for quite some time. There's a big church bell there. Look at that. It'll be locked up for sure. We've had some major rain here too, so there's a bit of flooding up here. What's this say? This tower and bell was the gift of the ex-councillor T. Lamb, a pioneer of the district and generous supporter of this church in 1929, sorry, not 18. Quickly walk around the side here. This looks like a path here, but it's actually water, where the water comes through. Old established area at the back. Someone's coughing behind me. I wonder if the door's open. Worth a try. Just going to keep my eye out for snakes. We're around a warm summer's day. Got a bit of a window that's been broken. Just a little cupboard. Oh, it's just storage. Hope you can see in there. There's a little bit of storage there. Pity they're going to let this go to waste. I think. Looking at the weatherboard's deteriorating. It's a pity. I think it's been watched. People are looking. It looks like a door has been opened over here. Let's check these floor here. It feels a bit rotten. Yeah, it looks like it's been opened. I'm not going to try and open it. It's pretty jam shut. I'm not going to force my way in. The door is jammed, and it's a sad thing to see a building like this go to waste, isn't it? A little plaque here. To the glory of God. This stone was laid by Mrs. John Mills. John Mills again. Of the Powers Court on April 9th, 1908. She must have been very, very powerful. Alright, yeah, a bit of water. Let's see. She's locked. Can you imagine what would have happened here in the years gone by, where people would flock here and do their thing and then leave, feeling more satisfied with the fact that they celebrated their sins, I guess. Anyway, to tell you what, some of those cockies can be big fellas. I almost hit one on the way here too. It sort of got panicked and shot down under my left side guard, but it got away, luckily. So my guess, many years ago, I'd say someone in the community decided that they were going to commemorate their heritage listed places or heritage places, like this cottage. Now this cottage, someone lives at, and it's number 19, says cottage, 1868. That's how long it's been here for. Does someone live here? It looks like someone does. Wow. So someone in the community once went for the trouble of getting all these plaques made to commemorate these places. So why hasn't anybody maintained them? Tell me that. And this is someone's front nature strip, can you tell? Bet you can't. There's the house there. Oh, there's a tree that's been lobbed. Welcome to country Victoria, guys. This is what it's like. Beautiful. So quiet. Just down there is my car. I'm going to quickly wander over to it. I'm going to go and check out and see if there's any more plaques. I think there is, but I haven't been able to see any. There's a nice old house just here, but it's all covered in trees. And see if there's any more. There's one there. Yeah, I've got one. This is the old house. It's all covered in trees, like I said. But it does have a plaque here. 21, house, 1890s. Just says house, 1890s. Wonder if they know about that. Wonder if they know the house is that old. I'm sure they do. Old well site, 1888. So I'd say the well must have been here. Surely that's the concrete, is it? I guess they needed to get water. In those days they didn't have water plumbed through to town. 1888, of course not. So what a whole paddock out here that's gone to waste. So old well site, there you go. What's this? Bit of wood. Probably had something on it once. Yeah, well, unless, what's over here? This is old well site. Is this where the well was though? You never know. Really, you never know. We'd love to see some information on it, guys. I will, like I said, I'll get on there and have a look and see if I can figure it out. Before, when I came here, I was at the police station, or across the road from the police station, and there was nobody there. But right now there is. So I did drink a beer in public, but in a barbecue area. So I'm wondering if that's okay. Could be, should be, must be. I'm wandering around town, and if I'll start making my way out of town, and I come across this church, and here's another. Look at that, R.C. Church, 1905. I'm going to go have a quick look at this church. It's going to be closed like every other church I go to. St. Patrick's Catholic Church. Mass in Stratford and Briagalong. Sale inquiries, sign fact. Nice old sign, but I want to have a look at it. So that's why I'm here. Big old church. I love the architecture. Of course, that's why I do this. I just wanted to check it out. It's probably going to be nobody here. DOM sub-advocate invocation. There's patriarchy, 1905. Wonder how they, I must go down the side, look at this. That's got to be a lot older than this church. I reckon that's where something sits. I don't know what, but I think something sits in there. Anyway. I'm recording. Now there's these little bugs, it's like swarms of them all hanging around. Every now and again I run into them and I just cover my face in them. We got a toilet, it's actually open, the gents' toilet's open, look at that. Look at this. Some older architecture and some new roofing as well that I see over there. Yeah, so this is like a little back area. There's some new roofing done. Probably looks like about 15 years ago maybe, the way it's sun bleached. Same as the whole roof and the actual building itself, so it has been looked after, which is great. At least this one's still up and running. Unfortunately we can't see inside. We have to come here on a Sunday Mass to actually see. It's the only way. But I'm not coming to Sunday Mass, I have to say. As again, I like the architecture, but I'm not a religious man. Never have been, never will be. So that is St. Patrick's Church in Briagalong. And it still looks like it's up and running. Guys, this is a bit of a call out. I'm in the middle of a town at the moment called Briagalong, and I would like to put it out there that if there's anybody who wants to spend some time walking me around their town and telling us all about the history of that town, please give us a message in the link down below. Just email me. Let me know if you want me to come over into your town and we'll spend a day together talking about the town, and hopefully you can give me an insight in your place. Cheers. So I looked it all up, checked it out online. I just hopped out of the car to have a quick look. These signs here, you can get some, but most of them are rotten now. And apparently there's a cafe here somewhere you can get a pamphlet from. I'm not sure if that's right anymore, but I think it's a bit out of date now, so they kind of need to work on it. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming to walk with me around this beautiful little town. And I hope you can check me out in the next video. Cheers.